What up, what up? It's Prospector Phil, and the last few days I've been working on this crayfish trap here, completely hand woven with weeping willow branches. Not the prettiest thing in the world. Had a couple issues, but I got the entrance right there. And it actually looks like it might catch something. So I'm losing daylight real fast here. I thought I had a rope I could put on it, but I don't, so I gotta weave one. And I'm gonna go set this out tonight and see if it'll catch anything. Now initially I was gonna do this video as the second video, and I've got one where I showed how I made this, but that one's going to take me a little while to edit. So I'm going to make the video where I test it and see if it works, because I can put that up real quick. And then if it works, if you like how it works, probably won't like how it looks, but that's alright. Then coming soon after this video, I'm going to upload the one where I actually show how I made it. Stay tuned. I don't know if I'll have much daylight here, but I'm going to put this out tonight. Put a couple different random baits in there and see if it catches anything. Show you my bait while I still got a little light. I got 2 hot dogs, a small chunk of raw hamburger, and then a piece of bread. You know, I have no idea if bread will work for crayfish. I know that when I used to trap minnows in the smaller little minnow nets, that the bread always worked great. And for crayfish, any stinky meat works good. So whether you catch a fish and use that, use old hot dogs or hamburger, raunchy chicken works really good. They really like the raunchy chicken. But anyway, so there's my bait. I'm gonna go finish weaving up a rope so that I have something to haul the trap back in with. And it'll probably be dark by the time I get to the river, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna hurry up and get out there and try it out and see what. Well, I made it. It's the river right there. I got the bait inside there. Bread and hot dog and hamburger. And I got my stupid rope woven, which is just really thin nylon, but I used 3 strands. 1 strand won't hold it, but 3 should. And then I found a little piece of driftwood. Always nice to have that, so I'm gonna toss this in real quick. I don't know if I can film that part. I'll show you. This is where I'm going. I'll go right out there if I can, and then hide the driftwood stick in the rope, maybe right there, and then come back in the morning and check it. So that's that, and we'll see if it works. Oh look, I made a boat. Okay, so I'm gonna pull this back out and stick some rocks in it so it actually sinks, because it just wants to float away. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna stuff some rocks in there. Alright. Here's where I set the trap. I'm making a video, you guys. Come on. Let me make the video, okay? Thank you. Here's where I set the trap last night. And it should be right over here. And yeah, I can see. There's my line in the water. Here it is. Now the reason I used... Geez, this is a noisy spot. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull this in and see what we caught. I got my driftwood down there under a couple rocks. Tried to hide it pretty well. So let me set the camera down, I'll pull this in and we'll see if we caught anything. Trap's still there, that's good. Oh yeah, I caught some. Look at that in there. there's 4 in there. A couple big chunkers going towards the back. Let me pull them out. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's good. So you can see, here's all the rocks I had to use to weigh it down. And then I'm just gonna have to put on a glove and start pulling stuff out of there. They're all in the back. You probably can't see them through there. They're right down in there, look. So there's at least one small one I'll probably toss back. But I'll pull them out first and see. Oh, there we go. There's one right there. Yeah. Oh, that worked like a charm. I like it. All right. I got 4 of them in there. And a couple big boys. Look at that. Now you can pick them up right here, and they can't reach you with their pinchers. Whoa, whoa. I call that a success. Oops, whoa. He's dangerous. That's one that, unless there's a survival situation, he'd get tossed back. But the other 3, that'd be one heck of a meal. So quite a bit of work, but definitely worth it. I was just trying out that trap, so I'm gonna let these guys go today. There's no sense to keep them when you don't have to. But I'm excited. That worked really good. Okay, so I'm just gonna put these guys right back where I found them. Oh, there you go. And look, they're off. Now you can see them in there. Maybe. Nice. Okay. Alright, I made it back home. Give some final thoughts on this. And I'm impressed. It worked really good. It is heavy. I did have to weight it down with rocks. So that was something I didn't expect. I didn't realize I was making a boat. Even though it's wood, it's going to float. And the other thing is, because of where I put it, I used just this nylon string that I braided last night. And that way no one would see it. No one would steal it while I was just in town under a bridge. But one thing that really impressed me was the fact that I caught little tiny one. So, I mean, it's not a perfect weave job, but it's good enough to hold even little tiny crayfish in there. And hold on. Uh-oh. I got my buddy coming to see me. Hi, I'm making a video right now. How you doing? Here's my little nut job buddy. Hi. Whoa. Crazy bud. Here, hold on. What? You want to be on camera? This is my nut job buddy. Okay. I'll give you a nut. Then he's happy. Oh, now he's so happy, huh? I didn't even realize you were up there, you little guy. It's funny. He's a funny guy, huh? Okay, back to the video. Well, that was unexpected. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the fact that it would hold a little tiny crayfish, which is really nice. Another thing I noticed is that all the bait was gone. So the ones that got in there, probably the big ones, they ate all my bait. If I would have had more bait, there's a chance I would have caught more. And of course, if I'm in a survival situation, I got 2 hot dogs, a little bit of hamburger, and a piece of bread, I'm going to eat that rather than use it for bait. Survival, I mean, I'd be using like fish guts or whatever stinky crap I could scrounge up. So obviously this isn't true survival, but hey, I mean, what do you expect for a bunch of branches woven together? And the only other thing I would mention is that it was kind of difficult to get the crayfish out of there. I had to come around here and stick my hand through that hole and pull everything out one by one, which was kind of a pain, but this design ended up being simpler to make than what I initially wanted to do, which was basically cut it in half here and then make two sections that open in the middle like a normal minnow trap. But this proved easier to weave together and to make the actual design. Anyway, so overall I'm happy. It worked really good. I'm impressed how well it worked, and you know, if you find yourself needing some food, this is gonna catch something. And you know, I'll bet you in the right place you'd probably end up with some smaller fish in there as well, depending on the bait you use. So stay tuned for the next video. I'm gonna put this one on, and then I got a lot of editing to do for, I filmed how I actually made this and the entire process, but I mean, that's like 6 gigs worth of video that I have to edit. So as soon as I do that, I'll put that one up and link it at the end of this video. And I guess that's about it. So thanks again for watching, and stay tuned if you want to see how I actually made this. And we better give Nut Job another nut. Come here, Dum Dum. Hi. Did you need... Oh, hi. Here you go. Just have some of that. Where you going? You can't say hi for the cameras? Oh, I think he's gonna bury it. This is funny when he buries them. Watch. This is hilarious. Bury it nice and good, huh? You're famous. You're famous. Did you know that? You're famous. Oh, those are too small to bury, huh? Whoops. You're dropping. Okay, Nut Job, say goodbye. Goodbye. Hello, world. I'm famous. Look at me. Good buddy. Wow. Good buddy. All right, that's it for now.